This is really a good news for fatty liver disease because as per this study, they were able to solve fatty liver problem in 14 days. If fatty liver disease is not solved, it can lead to much complications like, liver damage and even liver cancer. So this study is a good study and I'm very happy to share this study with you. By the way, my name is Jobi. I'm a certified fitness coach. So in today's video, we are going to discuss about fatty liver disease. What is fatty liver? Do you know what is fatty liver disease? I hope you know what is fatty liver disease. The name itself says fatty liver. Normal liver doesn't have any fat, a little bit of fat, which is okay for normal liver. But if the liver have too much of fat, this is a problem. And that problem is called fatty liver disease. If too much of fat in the liver, that means liver is not going to function properly. Liver is an important organ. We all need a healthy liver in order for us to work properly. Because one of the main reason why we need liver is, first of all, for digestion, we need liver. If the liver doesn't work properly, then our immune system is compromised, which means that the virus and bacteria can attack us, and which can lead to many complications. So we need a healthy liver. That's an important thing, and that's why liver is considered as one of the vital organs. It can happen that liver doesn't function properly, and one of the reason is if the liver have too much of fat, the liver doesn't function properly. So there are two reasons why fatty liver can happen, and one is because of too much of alcohol. Researchers couldn't find out why this second type of fatty liver, it's called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. But in my opinion, this non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is happening because of our lifestyle. If our body is storing too much of fat and it's not burning, body can store fat everywhere. A couple of years back, I have noticed that my body have a lot of fat in my head, my chin area, and even my belly area, and many other places I had a lot of fat. So your body tend to store fat in this area, but also your body can store fat inside the liver, inside the organs. And if that happens, that is very dangerous. And that fat is called the visceral fat. I hope you heard about visceral fat. The research science is saying that visceral fat is very dangerous, and visceral fat means fat inside and around the organ. Now the organ, one of the critical organ we all have, you have, is liver. And if liver have too much fat, this is a problem. And one of the reason liver is having too much of fat is because of alcohol. That's why alcohol is too bad for our health. That's why doctors and science is saying to limit alcohol consumption. One of the reason is because of alcohol. But there is another condition. There are people who doesn't take alcohol, but still they can have this fatty liver disease. And research is unclear why this is happening. But if you just think about it, it can happen because of our lifestyle, because what we are really eating these days. If you go to outside, if you go to a supermarket, we are seeing a lot of colorful food. Is this food really healthy? Is this food making us store more fat or burn more fat? What is the answer? In my opinion, these colorful food is making us more fatty, and this is really a big problem. Even non-fatty liver disease is found in young kids, small kids, right? And why this is happening? Because these kids are eating a lot of this colorful food. That could be one of the reasons, but science is not really clear about this point. Anyway, so there are two types of fatty liver disease, and one is alcoholic fatty liver disease, which can happen because too much of alcohol. Second reason is non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And this non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, some of the reasons: obesity, high blood sugar, high blood pressure, smoking, not exercising, that can have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease having 4 stages. So first stage is basically, there is no symptom, and this is why it is very difficult to treat this non-alcoholic fatty liver disease first stage, because there is no symptom. But if you are obese, if you are tired all the time, second stage of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is a little bit complicated, but still your liver function properly. The liver is inflamed, right? But liver still function okay, right? And that is the second stage. Third stage, you will have some type of symptom, right? Jaundice is one of the symptom, and also tiredness, very often tired, too tired is another symptom. And also if you check in your leg, you can find some type of spots, some type of swelling. This is all happening in the third stage of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So third stage is a little bit dangerous, but the fourth stage is really the very dangerous stage of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And in this stage, the liver will completely stop function if not treated properly. If you didn't give proper treatment, the liver will soon going to have a failure, and then it can lead to liver cancer. So this is the stages. In most of the stages, this can be solved, and as per this study, a special diet, and this special diet is with low carbohydrate, less than 30 grams of carbohydrate is what they give it to the patients. They check the fat in the liver, and they notice, there is a big reduction of fat inside the liver during this 14-day period. Like, this is a good news, because if people have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease or fatty liver disease, it can lead to liver damage, it can lead to liver cancer. So one of the best way to solve this disease is to go for a low carb or no carb diet. One of the best option is, maybe you heard about ketogenic diet. Ketogenic diet is very famous these days, and I think ketogenic diet is the best option. So again, the diet doesn't say you have to restrict food. You have to restrict only one type of food, and that is carbohydrate. You can eat protein, you can eat fat, you can even go for carbohydrate, fruits and vegetables. Some of the fruits have load of carbohydrate, so you have to know which fruit you have to eat. But one of the best way, in case you are facing, or your friends or family, somebody is facing with the non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and this is a good news. Within 14 days, this can be solved. Make sure you check your liver condition. I was facing this problem a couple of years back, and that's how I started transforming my body. I was very tired all the time. I was just in my 30s and I was very tired. So this can happen to any people, right? It can happen to 30 years old. Even the studies are showing that this is happening to even kids. If you are a parent, if you are a father or mother, and your kid is tired all the time, your kid doesn't have any energy, then please check the liver health. Most probably the liver needs some help, some support. I hope you like this video. If yes, give a thumbs up, and I will talk to you soon with another interesting video. Take care.